Hello everyone, happy Pride. It's been a very long time since I last uploaded a video. A lot has happened and changed in my life. Some, bad stuff, but then lots of good stuff. But I have found time to do some sewing, and I have discovered a new favorite pattern that I'm currently obsessed with. This 1950s McCall dress pattern. I have made 2 dresses out of this. I'm planning on making at least one more. Lately, I have just been really inspired by Lolita fashion, and I wouldn't consider myself a part of the Lolita community. I've taken a lot of inspiration from it recently because it does not shy away from ruffles and lace and ribbons and little doodads just cuz. No one else is doing it like that. But I have also been so afflicted with the hunger and desire for a very full gathered skirt. And it seems like no one is selling, dresses that have skirts like this that are affordable, which makes sense because if you make, a big full 50s skirt like this, it's a lot of fabric, and it probably, simply costs more to make, and we're not gonna get affordable things like this in our capitalist society. Even so, I just need a really good, hefty serving of unnecessarily full shin-length skirts and dresses. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. There's no other way. And luckily, a very gathered full skirt is a very easy thing to achieve in a sewing project. So I got going with this pattern, and I decided that with this dress I was going to add little special, handmade type details, just like rare things, really unique special things. I have been bringing home a bunch of ruffles and lace and ribbon and everything that I can find at thrift stores, just gathering them all, bringing them home, just to have them, even if I don't have a clear idea of a project that I would use them for. I think they are key to have on hand. So I added some really special little details that are unique, one of a kind. I would not be able to get a dress with details like these without spending like an arm and a leg. Well, not an arm and a leg, but over $100. And I don't want to pay that. $100 isn't really an arm and a leg, but I right now am trying to save money. I wouldn't say that I have a shopping addiction or that I have had a shopping addiction, but I have definitely had some pretty bad spending habits, and making dresses, especially if I'm making a dress with myself in mind to wear, that helps me to not spend so much money. So I purposely made this dress a little bit bigger than the pattern called for on purpose, because I did not want the bodice to be too tight, because one, that's devastating when you try something on and it's too tight, especially if you spent a bunch of time making it. It's easier to make a garment smaller than larger with alterations. So that was my thinking with that. And because I did this, when I first tried it on, once I had the sleeves and the bodice mostly finished, I thought maybe I made a mistake, but I went a little too large, because there was some gaping in the front chest portion. I wasn't really sure what to do about it, but then I was like, I'll just ruche it in the middle, in the cleavage area. And then I basically had enough room to make it a sweetheart type neckline, and I was really happy with that, and I wound up doing the same thing with the second dress I made out of this pattern. Because I made the proportions a little bit larger, I'm able to wear this dress off the shoulder or not, whatever mood I'm in. And speaking of the sleeves, I saved that part for the very last because I have never made sleeves like this. Even since first buying the pattern, I saw the sleeves and I was like, I'm not gonna know how to do that. So I saved it for the very last thing because I thought maybe after some more time it will have gone off like a light bulb in my brain, like how to put them together. But I did, and they were, once I kind of figured it out, I was like, oh, they're cute. I like them, and they weren't an issue. And this dress that I made, I have already worn it a couple times. I'm just really happy with it. Through wearing it, I've seen little things that I need to fix on it, little things that I need to alter for longevity, but I just made it like it's just a very special dress for myself, and it's like I'm just now discovering that I can customize and alter whatever I want with these sewing projects. Like, I don't have to follow everything to a T, and I can add in all my little special, like, spices, you know. The second dress that I made, I just finished it, and so I haven't had the chance to wear it yet, but I made it out of this gorgeous bed sheet that I thrifted. And as soon as I saw this sheet, it was begging me to become a dress. And it's a shame to think of it spending its entire life beneath a comforter or a duvet, never to see the light of day. So I rescued it because it was meant to be a dress. And you know, there's this insult like, looks like you're wearing a bed sheet. I guess that's, you know, fine. That's fine. If it looks like I'm wearing a bed sheet, then I'm gorgeous. Well, what's great about these projects is that I have added like some of my favorite little elements to them. I have stitched in like little bows of ribbon. Like, I've stitched them on because I've also been really inspired by antique ribbon work, and it's such a niche thing. Like, to find something like that in a store is just, you won't. I did that with the first dress and the second dress. And another one of my favorite things right now, and honestly always has been, is the flossing ribbon going through I don't know what it's called. When you see it, you know it. I'm just obsessed with it right now. I know it's also kind of trending right now with the coquette aesthetic. Also, with the second dress, I made the ruffle on the bottom out of this big piece of lace that I thrifted. I think it was either like a tablecloth or a curtain or something. I don't know. It was just a big piece of lace. It took a long time, and it was honestly kind of a pain in the ass. I think it looks really, really pretty. It adds like awesome weight and like swish to the dress that you wouldn't have otherwise. So I will be making this dress again, but with this fabric that I have. It's gingham with these little like puffy parts. And I must have gotten this on sale because I have the whole bolt, or what was left of the bolt, in the store. This fabric is so cute. I don't know what I originally intended to make with this. Probably a dress, let's be honest. And it's gonna be a dress. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna have left, but one thing that I've thought would be really, really cute with these dresses in general is to make, you know, a little triangle head scarf, you know, like very cottagecore, cute, like Cinderella, peasant Cinderella vibes. Let's bring back like wearing hats and like wearing things on our heads, because it's so silly and fun. Another dress that I am planning on making really soon is the same one that I made my last video about, like 800 years ago. Advanced 50s dress, 1957, I believe it's from. I'm gonna make the short sleeve version this time. I'm thinking that for this one, I'll make it out of these. So this is a sheet. This is a sheet that I thrifted. I thrifted 2 of them actually. Hopefully there's enough. If not, then I can just pivot to using another fabric. I'll of course look at how much I actually have. But I'm thinking I will use these sheets. They look so like 70s or 80s, but I think they're cute. I love the little stripes. And also, since this dress has buttons down the front. I would like to use these little Beatrix Potter buttons that I found. I only have 4 of them. I think I bought almost what was left in the store. It's all right. There are only 4. It's fine. It's fine. I'll deal with it because these are so cute. It's a little mouse with a little baby mouse. And I think that's so special. So I will for sure be making one of those dresses with also another, you know, deliciously full skirt. I love just a full, I'll say it again, I just love a really full skirt for no reason. You know, a casual, just casually, just so puffy. Now another thing that I need to make really soon is at least the bra of this pattern. Now, the last time I tried making a bra, it did not go well. It was really bad. But my confidence has increased so much since I have made these past 2 dresses, and I just realized, you know, if I'm just patient and I actually put in some careful work and diligence, I can make something really, really cool for myself. And I get to keep it. It's just mine. I get to have it. I would really like to make this bra and make it very like, just add all my little like fun frills and like doodads just because I can. I also really need to be working a lot more with lace. This pattern is good for other reasons because I can make very costumey pieces with the help of this pattern, and that is good because I do burlesque. And I would love to share information about my burlesque life. I have very classic style, very classic pin-up-y, old Hollywood vibes. Also very like cute and pretty, and I just want to be like a feast for the eyes. So if I could make, you know, like a ridiculously frilly, cute, gorgeous thing, that's perfect for me. And I could use it in an act. That has been a huge development in my life lately, and I plan on making videos about my costumes, putting my costumes together. Let me know if that's something you would like. If you don't want that, then I guess don't watch. I've changed the name of this channel because Missy Alexander is my it's my public facing performance name, and I'm totally okay with going by that name. It's my name. So I'm thinking my next video maybe will be about putting together my costume for the next act that I'm going to be working on very soon. And if you want to see me put together like glamorous, fun costumes for burlesque, then stick around for that. I'm also thinking that I want to get into corset making. I know, I'm getting bold, but I want to get into making like corsets, like Edwardian style corsets, Edwardian Victorian style, because it's been very inspiring to me lately. So I know I for sure want to make this bra. This garter belt looks cute. The girdle looks a little bit ambitious for me, but I could try it. I could get my hands on some power mesh, I don't know, some stretch lace, and I could eventually make something really cool that I could use in an act. Oh, if you want to see more about my burlesque adventures and developments, I post a lot more about that stuff on my TikTok and my Instagram. If you just search the Missy Alexander, you will find me. I really appreciate it if you have watched this far. If you're a weird, creepy man and you leave a weird, creepy comment, it will be deleted. I see my analytics. I really hope that I can inspire some people to make their own things. I think making your own clothes is really cool. It's really important to know where the labor is coming from, and you get to have like control over your project. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.